Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me again, once again, the Comic Fool. That's what I gave, my username, my name on YouTube. Um, but yeah, this is my second video now. My first video was just about comics that I picked up, that certain week. And now I'm just going to be reviewing a book, an Omnibus, The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1 Omnibus, which is freaking awesome. Love this book, especially if you're a big fan of, Spider-Man. Especially since you can't really, someone like me, I wouldn't be able to get all those first issues, like from 1 to 100. I probably won't ever get any of those. Eventually I will get some, but not all because they're so freaking expensive. It's crazy prices on eBay, pretty much everywhere you go, unless you find someone that has those issues and doesn't really know much about comic books and just wants to get rid of their, all their junk in their, storage room or garage or attic, whatever. But anyways, this is a great buy. Here it is, Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 1 by Steve Ditko and Stan Lee. Stan the Man Lee. Um, pretty much an omnibus. It's pretty much a hardcover book that holds up to like 20 to 30, comic book issues. This one I believe holds, I think it's issues 1 through 38 of The Amazing Spider-Man. It has The Amazing Fantasy number 15, which is the first ever appearance of Spider-Man. It holds the what else? Strange Tales Annual number 2 and the Final Fantasy Annual number 1. So basically, You get them all in this book. You get the origin of a lot of early villains, early Spider-Man villains. Origin of Spider-Man. You just pretty much get a lot, like from all the movies that have come out. Um, all the Amazing Spider-Man movies or the Spider-Man movies. It's all pretty much the origin. It's all in this book. I don't think they've used like, let's say, Amazing Spider-Man number 1 that came from this book, the Lizard Man. The Amazing Spider-Man number 2 that came from this book. Electro was the villain. Those older Spider-Mans with the Green Goblin came from this book also. Um, not from this book, but from the issues that came out during the 60s, 70s. But yeah, anyways, this book it's awesome. The retail price on this one is about $100. I don't know if you can see that there. Hopefully my computer focuses in, but it's not really focusing in on it really good. But right there it says $100. I got this baby for about $50 on Craigslist. I found it. I was lucky too because this book is actually it was used, but it looks brand new. Like I would have paid, I probably would have paid the $100 on this book. It's something that it's a good investment, you know, for those who like Spider-Man and want to read those early issues from the '60s. So you don't have to pay like over $200 for each issue, on eBay. So you can read the story of, what's going on. But yeah, this pretty much has it all from 1 through 38. It has all those villains. Um, like let's say, Doc Ock, the Green Goblin, Mysterio. Um, it has the what else? What else does it have? Doc Ock, the Lizard Man. It has the Fantastic Four in there, which that wasn't their first appearance, but it has a yeah, it has a lot of villains. Um, did I say Chameleon, Electro, the origins of Electro? We got Doctor Doom in there, which is the first appearance of Doom. Um, what else? We have Craven. Um, I mean, everything's just great about the book. Even the artwork. I wasn't too much of a big fan of the artwork because I was so used to all that, new school artwork. Um, like Romita Jr. I was used to that. When I saw this artwork, though, it's like kind of like seeing. It's kind of like the Picasso of comic books. You know what I mean? It's like old school. It's just cool. And overall, it's also a very, very uh, wordy, book. Seeing that in every issue, there's like a lot. They're trying to fit so much story into like one page, like kind of like this right here. Look at all those words. Wow, they try to kind of like, you know, I don't know if any of you guys are in college, but kind of like when they let you write notes in one page and then um, they only allow one page, let's say just the front page, and then you go ahead and write all those small little letters on one page to make so much fit. It's kind of like that, cramming everything into one issue, cramming one whole story into one issue. Um, Kind of like cramming the whole movie and just into one issue. It's pretty much kind of like that. But but yeah, it's everything's cool. I mean, from the start, right here, it gives you like tells you a little bit about Spider-Man, and their creators, Stan Lee, Steve Ditko. Stan Lee, one of the legends, one of the best writers ever. Ditko, one of the best artists ever. After reading this whole damn book, I became a fan of his artwork. Look at this. This is just the colors. Steve Ditko is just, I'm telling you, he's like the Picasso of art. Just amazing. Um, but yeah, this is a good investment that you can make. I mean, even if you pay the retail price, you're pretty much, if you're a fan of Spider-Man, you're pretty much gonna get this book, just to, read the origins of Spider-Man. Let's see what else we can find in here. Towards the end, it kind of gives you. Oh, and what's cool also is that each issue in the book, it kind of gives you like the cover, like issue number 37 right there. It gives you the cover of that issue, that comic book. Kind of like if you have all comic books, all 38 issues, first 38 issues in one book, the paper is really nice. It's really it's very thin. Um, I mean, the only thing I would say about the paper is that sometimes, not in every page, but there are some pages where you can kind of see through the paper. On the other side, you can see the artwork of the next page. But it's not really the whole book. It's just like some pages, certain pages. I guess because one side has darker colors than the other side. But yeah, you can also take this out, and this hardcover. I mean, it becomes one big book, one solid hardcover book, kind of like a college book. Looks awesome. Even the spine is awesome. I try not to. I try to take care of this book because maybe one day, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll end up selling it. So, and it's close to looking like brand new. I mean, the only thing that's stopping it from looking brand new is the edges. The edges are kind of bent a little. Probably because it's been, it's probably fallen or, kind of like that right there. But other than that, everything looks brand new. There's no wrinkles in any pages. There's no bends in any pages. Everything's just solid. It looks just brand new. But oh, check this out. This cover is freaking one of my favorite covers ever. I think I'm gonna try to get this issue just to have the actual, you know, comic book. Whether I pay like $700, just kidding. I probably won't do that now because I got, you know, school to finish. But yeah, everything's awesome about this book. I would recommend getting this book. Overall, out of 5, I would rate this book a 5, a 6, a 10, something really good, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys subscribe and like and comment on my video. Um, that would be awesome. Yeah, let me try to get that in there. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my 3rd video. Have a good night, guys. Till next time.